So City Ranch Pasture Inc. is a Baltimore City nonprofit located in Baltimore County. They aim to provide exposure to horses to inner city children through discounted riding lessons and outreach events, as horses are known to have therapeutic properties, as well as teach things such as responsibility. Now, at the moment, they rent a piece of land just outside of the city in Baltimore County. Now, the issue they're having right now is that land is located on a very steep grade. There's a road at the top of the hill and then a stream at the bottom that runs into the Patapsco River. Now, at this time, the water runs about 2/3 of the way down that little drainage alley and then decides to divert into the pasture. Now, this is largely degrading the health of their land, and the existing pasture that they're using is very muddy, which presents significant safety and health hazards to both the horses and the staff. So our job is to implement a drainage solution in that existing piece of property where the drainage used to be that would guarantee that the water travels from the road to the stream as opposed to from the road to the pasture.
Our team, called Asterion, is producing human serum albumin, or HSA, from the yeast host cell Pichia pastoris. HSA is the most abundant protein in your blood, and right now we have very low donations of blood, and it's very low supply, so we as engineers need to find a way to get HSA that does not rely on donations. We have a yeast cell with the human DNA gene that is inputted into the cell, and then the yeast cell starts to manufacture the human protein.
We believe our process is very expandable to industry standards. We've done a lot of research on different pharmaceutical companies that are employing similar methods. The use of cell culture to grow up different proteins is already a widely used system, and using yeast cells has already been thoroughly researched. And even the equipment that we're using, we've seen is very scalable, and there's a lot of options for large units that can be used to produce at the level that we're looking at to meet a percentage of the market demand.
I'm a major in computer science here at UMBC, and my capstone is Expedition for the game development class. The game is about a wildlife photographer exploring an unknown world. You use your camera to adventure across the open world to take pictures of various animals and plants that you encounter in order to document them in your encyclopedia in a peaceful and non-intrusive way. I think my biggest inspiration going into this was Pokemon Snap. It was really popular at the time, and I wanted to go the approach of a more open experience to that. Pokemon Snap is very linear. You have to catch things as they pass, but this game is very at your own pace. Our team had a lot of different areas of experience. Most of us had experience in different game engines entirely, so really going in, our biggest challenge was deciding what game engine to use and how the other team members would adapt to that engine that they had never used before. We ended up deciding to go with the Godot or Godot engine because it's ease of use for both artists and programmers, because it's sort of a Python-like scripting language. It's easy to import assets for the artists. So that ended up working well for everyone. So for the people who didn't really know how to use it, could get into it very easily.
How about we give a round of applause for our capstone students? I'm Keith Bowman. I'm Dean of the college. Good afternoon. So one of the things I've learned at UMBC is that we can be louder than that. So good afternoon. That was pretty good. So welcome to our 5th celebration event for the College of Engineering and Information Technology. This is also the first large-scale, in-person event since the pandemic started. Despite all the challenges that impacted all of our lives as part of COVID-19, we still wanted to make sure we took a few minutes to recognize our faculty, staff, and students. In particular, we wanted to make sure that we had this event for our graduating seniors. One theme we adopted for COVID-19 was UMBC Together, with a hashtag in front of it. And we understand this has been a difficult time, but we are also happy we can be together, in person, for this event as a college. All of the individuals who are receiving recognitions today had great achievements across these difficult years. But as I said to a mechanical engineering class on Friday, I believe that this year's graduates have not only demonstrated resilience and perseverance, they will continue to do so in the future. By the way, commencement's in just 25 days. Does that sound good? Sounds good to me, so we'll see many of you there. Our college will graduate a record number of students, and we will have the largest research expenditures in the history of the college. I've been able to say that for 3 out of the last 5 years. That also means we will have a record number of undergraduate and graduate students doing research. As we've been able to say almost every year recently, one of our faculty, Dr. Cynthia Matuzek, has been recognized with the National Science Foundation Career Award for her work on communicating with robots. We'll actually mention her again in a few minutes, but she can stand for recognition there. She's also here with her parents, so give her my applause. At the first in-person university-level awards event in a couple of years, just a few weeks ago, many of the faculty and staff who previously received awards at this event received awards from the university or from the system. And that's really a big part of our plan, is to try and also get the college more recognition. Our student organizations have also had an outstanding year, even with all the challenges they faced the last few years. Let me give you some examples. Tau Beta Pi organized the best attended Engineering and Computing Week ever in conjunction with COEIT's 30th anniversary celebration. 10 student groups organized events throughout the week and finished off with the COEIT Battle of the Engineers, which was won by the chemical engineering team. Anyone want to applause for that? There's some folks here on that. But I've seen throughout the year tremendous leadership emanating from SHIP, SWE, COEIT, AIAA, AICHE, ASME, NSBE, IEEE, and many other acronyms, as well as student organizations. Many of them have displays on the upper level that I hope you will visit. I also understand there's a competition there as well. How about we give them all a round of applause? Beginning with our first spring celebration, we've been announcing Outstanding Faculty and Staff Awards. These awards take place from a nomination process, followed by committees that review the nominations. The nominations and feedback on our people get better every year. One of the things that has happened across recent years is that as our college has grown, so has our reputation. We've been able to hire amazing new faculty and staff to work alongside the faculty and staff who've been with us, some of them here longer than we've been at college. As of last fall, we have hired 44 people who have succeeded faculty who had retired or left UMBC or took on new positions that we've been able to create since 2018. That's about 1/3 of our faculty. For this coming year, we will hire between 16 and 20 new faculty. There are offers out now. There are people being considered. It's a very dynamic period of time for us. To begin the award recognitions, I want to announce the winner of the second award that we've given to an outstanding partner at the university. It's a recognition from our college for a staff member at UMBC who is not part of our college, but who supports our college's mission. Nancy Clements, a program management specialist in the UMBC Division of Professional Studies, supports our professional master's programs, which have grown incredibly. I will attribute the growth of those programs in part due to the feedback from the students on how well they're treated. Nancy is part of that, and she also supports all of our team. How about we give Nancy a round of applause? So, staff award recognitions for our college, we're going to give 2 today. One is to Kathy Seuss, who is an assistant director in our shared services unit, and I don't know if Kathy is here or not. If she is, she can stand. And the other is to Connie Bailey, who supports faculty in mechanical engineering as a program management specialist. Connie, are you here? Somewhere there? Connie, can you come up here? Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Here you go. We're also going to give out faculty awards. Our Early Career Faculty Award is to the aforementioned Dr. Cynthia Matuzek, Assistant Professor in Computer Science and Electrical Engineering, who works on robotics and how we all can communicate with robots better. Cynthia, can you join me on stage here? Thank you. Today we're going to recognize two mid-career faculty. They are both faculty in information systems. The first is Dr. Helena Mentis, professor in information systems, who, if she joined us right now, would be a surprise because she's on sabbatical in Copenhagen. So I think it would be amazing, but it would not surprise us if Helena was able to be here for a few minutes. The other is Dr. Nirmalya Roy, associate professor and associate center director in information systems. Nirmalya, can you join me on stage here? We also give out an award annually for excellence in teaching, and it's really geared towards impact. That award is going to Dr. Naya Riker, lecturer in chemical, biochemical, and environmental engineering. Congratulations. Go. So sometimes presidents and provosts and other folks tell me that CBEE is the smallest department. I usually respond by saying that they are definitely outspoken. So you can see evidence of that here today. One of the things that we could not do in our college is be successful unless we had part-time folks who taught in our programs. They're often called adjuncts or part-time faculty or part-time lecturers, and these people bring their expertise and their talents to us and also share it with our students. And so today's honoree for our college is Bill Smith from Computer Science and Electrical Engineering. Come on, Bill. So how about we give all of our faculty and staff awardees a round of applause. So next, we're going to get ready for the student awards. And I ask that you take a look at the program, and you should follow along in the program because we go in order. We're pretty organized in that sense. So we'd like the students from each program who are going to receive awards to line up as the awards are about to be called. So at this point, information systems awardees should be lining up, and the BTA awardees should be getting ready to go just after that. I'm not going to give out those awards. The important people who are going to give out those awards are the department chair, Dr. Vandana Janeja, and senior lecturer Richard Spanagel, both from information systems. And information systems, as we know, produces at UMBC the largest number of bachelor's degrees per year. Just in case anyone wants to know which program produces the most, it's information systems. Dr. Janeja. How about we give her a round of applause, too?
I won't talk as long as Dean Bowman did. First of all, I'd just like to announce the outstanding seniors in the Information Systems Department. They are Hannah Boyd, Elizabeth Dernoga, Ryan Freeman, Trevez Harden, Eric Jones, Nurapam Kachachia, Krish Patel, Neil Patel, and Emily Wang. Next comes our award for leadership in the IS department, and our award winner is Anthony Rivera, who is a junior in the Information Systems Department. He tells us amongst his favorite hobbies is photography, which he practices by being a photographer for the Retriever. He's also active in Women in Technology Cyber Scholars Program and has been a member of Dr. James Fold's research team. He tells us that he has a personal vested interest in artificial intelligence, cyber ethics, and cybersecurity. He hopes to make an impact on the digital landscape regarding fairness and accessibility through technology. Anthony has mentored other students, helping many to see IS as a career fit. He has also been an advocate for including undergraduates in research. The department is proud to have Anthony represent us in so many positive ways. Okay, Dr. Corinne Josie was meant to be here today to represent the BTA program, but she is unable to attend, so I will be now announcing the outstanding seniors in our Bachelor's of Technology Administration program. Winston Agar, John Constantino, Kate Himes, Hunter Jackson, Sarah Miller, and Marjorie Pineda. And the final award from our department is the VJ Hosey Scholarship. VJ was a former IS student who enjoyed many campus activities, and his family created this scholarship to recognize those students who have benefited from UMBC activities participation. Brandon Feldman is the receiver of this award. He is a senior. He tried to stay connected with the campus community as much as possible during COVID restrictions. He reported spending a lot of time at the library, here in the RAC, and in networking activities for his various hobbies. He was very excited to have been able to finally join the UMBC Ice Hockey Club team this year, which he had hoped to do earlier, but COVID had shut that down. He was also thrilled to be part of the resurgence of that team, which made the playoffs for the first time in 7 years. Participation in the club practices and games gave him the opportunity to make many new friends. He enthusiastically looked forward to Tuesday evening practices, maybe the only athlete I've ever had that told to me by practice was fun. He believed he made lifelong memories. He has maintained a 3.8 GPA and appreciates the opportunity to make great connections while pursuing his studies at UMBC. And I guess he's not here.
Thank you so much.
Now I'd like to introduce, I just lost my Dr. Jeremy Dixon from the Computer Science Department.
Thank you. What a wonderful celebration today. The Outstanding Senior Awards for Computer Science are Anwar Baisambayev, Frederick Goff, Kess Johnson, Eric Kim, Matthew Lyon, Faith Madawi Galt, Eddie Nieberding, and Shika Patel, Mariah Kurishi, Safia Shah, Nick Zika, and Cedric Tannen. Congratulations. The Manohar Shyam Joshi Award was named after the computer science chair, Anupam Joshi's father, and it's given each year to an outstanding senior. This year, the winner is Henry Boudris. Congratulations. And now I'd like to introduce the Undergraduate Program Director of Computer Engineering, Dr. Gary Carter. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeremy. I'd like to announce the outstanding seniors in computer engineering. Kelsey Chestnut. I'll have to do both. Shake your hand. Congratulations. Ryan Hagler, not here, I guess. Caitlin Keaton, not here. Sorry to hear that. Justin Loy. Wow. Jordan Plotkin. Congratulations, Jordan. Isabella D'Aguilar. Congratulations. Matthew Schwiz, not here. Joshua Slaughter. Congratulations. Say hi to Mom. I know. And Brad Walensky, not here. Okay, we have an unusual situation this year in the Leadership Awards. Normally we give one leadership award to computer engineers and one to computer science. But this year, both programs came up with the same two students. And of course, they happen to be computer engineers. So I'll invite each one of them up and say a word. So the first leadership award would go to Kelsey Chestnut. Congratulations, Chelsea. Kelsey Chestnut served as a popular teaching fellow in Computer Science 202, which is one of the early computer science courses, for 2 semesters, going beyond the extra mile, performing the usual teaching fellow functions. Students commented on her exceptional performance in explaining the basics and helping the students' understanding of the material. She's also, in other positions, assisted Dr. Mosaden in preparing computer engineering 311 materials, testing hardware, and organizing the distribution and return of course-related hardware, including replacements parts when necessary. In addition, she continues to serve as a peer mentor in COEIT, supporting younger COEIT students as they transition to the rigors of studying computer engineering or computer science at UMBC. She's also served in multiple leadership roles in various COEIT activities. She was, as just noted, nominated by both professors in computer science and computer engineering. She's going to put her communication skills to immediate use when she joins the technical staff of Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Laboratory this summer. And congratulations to Kelsey for this well-deserved recognition. And our next Student Leadership Award goes to Joshua Slaughter. And you can stand over while I sing your praises. For those of you who don't know, Joshua is the son of Jemima Slaughter, who used to be here before she went on to greener pastures. But she's left us with a great legacy, 2 great legacies. Joshua Slaughter has been active in engineering-related organizations, including National Society of Black Engineers, the Institute for Electrical and Electronics Engineers, and Tau Beta Pi, the Engineering Honorary Society, throughout his time at UMBC. He's also served as an officer in all 3 organizations, including terms as Vice President of IEEE and President of NSBE. In these leadership roles, he coordinated collaborative events between these organizations. ACM, Associated for Computing Machinery, and underrepresented students. As president of NSBE, he led that organization's efforts in organizing a diversity recruitment event to expand recruitment efforts within the CSEE department. At the same time, Josh served as a teaching fellow for CMS C201, that's a computer science course, for multiple semesters, helping students gain the foundational skills necessary for success in both computer science and computer engineering. As with Kelsey, his leadership efforts were recognized by both computer engineering and computer science faculty. In the fall, Josh will begin his PhD studies in informatics at the University of Edinburgh as a 2022 winner of the prestigious Marshall Scholarship. He is UMB's second ever Marshall winner and the first since 1993. Congratulations to Josh for this well-deserved recognition. Now I have the pleasure of introducing Dr. Ray Chen, the Chair of Mechanical Engineering, and Dr. Subham Lee, Undergraduate Program Director for Mechanical Engineering.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Subham Lee from Mechanical Engineering Department. So it is my great honor to introduce our outstanding award seniors in this stage. So let me list them up. They are Colton Bear, Allison Dietz, Sean Edwards, Alexander Hagedorn, Aya Lex, Ryan Motley, Diane Stone Street, Arjun Trivedi, and Hamza Wuma. Congratulations. And it is my great pleasure to introduce our Student Leadership Awardee, Diane Stone Street, again. Diane is an outstanding student with the excellent GPA and active participation in various programs and activities. Her honor and achievements include McNair Scholar, Grand Challenge Scholar, and STEM Scholar. In classrooms, she has been a teaching fellow of the several mechanical engineering courses, including ENES 101, where she was a head teaching fellow since 2020 twice. She demonstrated a long and outstanding leadership role that enhanced the learning and advancement of the COEIT first-year students. Outside the classroom, Diane has been involved in civic-minded extracurricular activities, including Engineers Without Borders, where she has been vice president since 2021, and the UMBC REACH initiative. And also, she was a recent group leader of the UMBC Center for Democracy and Civic Lives, focused on K-12 educational equity in Baltimore County. So actually, her achievement is kind of countless. So I'm gonna stop here, but let me congratulate Diane one more time. Now I'm going to introduce the leadership folks from Chemical, Biomedical, and Environmental Engineering Department, Dr. Mark Martin, Chair, and Dr. Maria Jose Castellanos.
Thank you very much, and congratulations to everybody. Such a beautiful day to celebrate. I would like to call the names of our outstanding seniors for chemical engineering: Fabian Amurio, Carlos Castillo Lara, Sakina Esterberg, Zach Grace, Aaron Huber, John Laporte, Nina Lowe, Colin McDermott, Abby Polsky, Michael Rampola, Teresa Snap, and Ellie Bunderhorst. And now I would like to come up, I will ask Fabian to come up again. He is earning the Undergrad Research Award from that department. Fabian is a member of the Blaney Lab Nutrient Recovery Team. He focuses on developing, characterizing, and optimizing novel technologies for nutrient recovery from various waste streams. He won the Undergraduate Junior Award in Chemistry for his poster presentation in 2020. He has also co-authored 5 other research presentations and 1 manuscript from the Blaney Lab, and another manuscript is on the way. In Dr. Blaney's words, I fully believe that Mr. Amurio is a rising star in chemical engineering. He's quiet and an unassuming person, but he has impressed all of his graduate students and postdoc mentors with his work ethic, attention to detail, and understanding of our projects. As a Hispanic American, I am confident that he will serve as an excellent role model to other students from underrepresented groups in STEM. Congratulations. Aaron and Asma are our winners for the Student Leadership Award. Asma, can you come up? Asma has been a leader in the CBE community since starting her time at UMBC. She has been a member of the American Institute of Chemical Engineers Seaboard since her first year, continuing in roles such as treasurer, president, and regional liaison for the Mid-Atlantic region. An exemplary leader as she ensures there is an equitable distribution of the work and that all work gets done promptly. She also worked with a graphic designer to create the UMBC AICHE logo to rebrand the organization. Asma has also connected with Virginia Tech and the University of Maryland College Park and established a working group of students. A quote from one of her nominators, her time as president occurred during the pandemic. However, she kept the program strong and left a lasting impact on how the organization is run today. And she has always been an active member of the community and a role model to us all. Congratulations, Asma. Aaron, please come up. Erin has been a leader in several respects. She is currently the AICHE Student Club President and served as treasurer last year. Both of these positions are demanding jobs. Erin has also been an active Jeopardy participant and has competed for UMBC since 2020. She was part of our second place winning team at the national competition in 2021. 2 quotes from her nominators. It is clear Erin genuinely cares for this organization and it shows through her commitment. And Erin Huber is going to run the world one day. She really holds the American Institute of Chemical Engineers organization together as president. Her dedication to COEIT really shines through her schoolwork and teaching fellow experiences for 3 classes. Congratulations, Erin. And now it's my pleasure to reintroduce Dean Bowman.
So you saw that a number of those awards were received by our teaching fellows. Our teaching fellows are really helpful in the classroom. I think they also help themselves because I've always said that teaching is about leadership, and so you see that match between teaching, serving others, and also ending up becoming a leader. I'd like to give special thanks to all my co-presenters and the faculty who nominated and reviewed students for awards. How about we give them a round of applause? An extra special thanks to Interim Assistant Dean Emily Abrams-Stevens and our college advising team for this event. Can we give them a round of applause? They're around you. I also want to give recognition to the founder of this event who made it so hard for us to do this event and to continue to try and do it better, Ms. Kathy Belowski, who came here today, Assistant Dean Emerita. She came here so we could see how she's doing in retirement, and it looks like she's doing very well. We do have a photographer here as well as a photo booth, so if you want to get pictures with your family, want to get pictures with other students, feel free to take advantage of the fact that we brought him here today. You can also take your own pictures as well. The goal of this event is to give some presentations, but also to spend some time together And so our focus is to spend some time together. There's also some snacks here. I'd like to express my hope that sometime in the not too distant future, we get to be together again once again in person. In the meantime, do all that you can to keep yourself and the people you love and all of us as safe as possible. Thank you all for being here and have an awesome day.